as the curtain comes down on Jennifer Musisi's tumultuous 7 years of uncompromising stewardship of the city authority. It is the memory of dead bodies felled by KCCA operatives, which may remain with the formidable outgoing executive director more than anything else, according to sources. The story of corpses at the gates of Kampala Capital City Authority KCCA is one which island well documented. Incidents of bringing dead bodies to City Hall haunted her, said one official who worked closely with her. She is a religious woman. Whenever an incident happened in the field, her name would come up. She did not like it. Musisi came to KCCA from Uganda Revenue Authority with the reputation of having been a member of the born-again Christian fraternity which comprised the tax body's then Commissioner General Alan K. Gina's inner circle. At KCCA, Musisi has also built a similar body of loyalists largely known to pray and stick together. One day mid-last year, a woman in her 30s walked into Whitehall, as the KCCA building is sometimes fondly referred to. She was carrying what looked like a sleeping baby. According to security officers who manned the gate that day, the baby was wrapped in clean clothes, so nobody suspected anything untoward. After she had passed the main gate, one official said, and was now heading for the second gate which leads to the offices, a security official belatedly realized that she was struggling to hold back tears. This fact drew attention, and on closer examination, it was then established, quite shockingly, that this lady had carried a dead child's body onto the premises. Her plan had been to dump the body at the KCCA reception in silent protest. The authority's enforcement officers had taken all her little hawker's stock in an enforcement swoop. With no money, she failed to pay for the child's medication, hence its death. She was quietly escorted to her home and the incident ended without media attention, but the management got to know about it. In August last year, another macabre story played out in the full glare of cameras as outraged vendors attempted to storm City Hall with the body of a dead colleague, Olivia Basemura. The vendor had died after drowning in Nakivubo Channel, the city's main wastewater drain outlet. Basemura had slipped and fallen into the murky waters of the heavily polluted channel as she fled from KCCA enforcement officers. 3 years earlier, in November 2014, another incident happened where again a vendor, Madina Namutabi, had been arrested in one of those smash-and-grab enforcement raids and taken to Central Police Station. The vendor was later transferred to City Hall. While there, 2 relatives of Namutabi came with her 2-year-old baby to see her being arraigned in court. In the course of their stay, the child strayed and was run over by a KCCA truck. The authority leaders apologized, but it inevitably entered the record of the ugly scenes of Musisi's reign.